What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in South Georgia. Hope all of you having a great day. As y'all know, things are slowing down here in the lawn business, and I'm just kind of gearing up. I don't really have a whole lot of handyman type projects on the horizon, but at any rate, I bought a lawnmower and a full trailer of equipment without having any yards to cut too. So, that's just how I do things. I got a few things here that I picked up today that I want to show you real quick. Oh, man, it's about to fall down. These are just some things that, I like to have on hand. If you're in this if you like to do little projects, helping people out, fixing sinks, painting, putting baseboard in, putting some tile down, fixing drywall, building a deck, whatever. A few things I got. Some 2.5-inch 15 gauge Senko nails for this is what I put up ground molding with, 2.5-inch, nice and long. Just ordered these. Just a bunch of stuff I got in. I'm just showing you. This isn't really a review of anything. Anytime you construct in anything, this is some number 18 twisted mason line. 275 feet of it, fluorescent yellow. I don't do any masonry stuff, but if you want to put up a porch or you need to put a line on something to make sure you get something straight, it's good for that. Just works out good. Love these things right here. Paint cup. Let me see. One of the things I like about it has a magnet. See that? It's a magnet, so your brush doesn't have to fall down in the paint, because usually, if you paint and trim, I never fill this thing over a quarter of the way up, and this just kind of sits up there. So I already have one of these, but I was just renovating our bathroom, and sometimes you want to paint white, and you need to paint whatever the color the walls are, which in this case was like a light gray. And just to keep from having to swap out all that kind of stuff, it just works out really good. So I got one of those. And then I got this bad boy here. I've been interested in checking one of these out. This is a contour gauge, and I actually had to replace a couple of pieces of tile from the renovation out in the hallway. And this thing here is supposed to make life a whole lot easier in doing that. Now, I haven't played with it. I may just try to do a little quick demonstration for you. I'm not sure what the Allen wrench is for this. Okay, I guess I should have took this out and looked at it before I started trying to show y'all. But anyway, here's what I do know about it. You can push it up, for example, to whatever it is that you want to do. It just has a bunch of these little free-moving parts in it. And now that's just a quick view. For example, if I want to cut around this paint cup, I would have an outline that looks something like that. So then when you get done, you just push it all back down, and it's all even again. Again, I haven't even played with this, but I just always thought they were a pretty neat tool. I wanted to get one and try it out, so I got that. So that's it for that box, but that is not the only box. Let me grab the other box. And this is just a bunch of stuff that's come in from Amazon over the course of the last week. A little 4-inch paint roller set. I found that if you're doing doors and stuff like that, you can't really, especially like 6-panel doors. Now, if I'm doing 6-panel doors, I'm going to bring them to my shop and spray them most likely. But if I went to a customer's house and was trying to do something for them and, only had one door to do or something like that, it's not worth taking it off the hinges, bringing it back to the house to spray it. Right under my table here that I'm piddling around on, I have this Graco Magnum X5 paint sprayer. and that thing works pretty good. I don't know if you can really see it under there, but anyway, that's what I painted the doors with in the bathroom here at the house. So anyway, this has just got, and I've got some other 4-inch rollers in my paint bucket over here, but I didn't have a little tray. My last tray I bought had broke, and it wasn't a whole lot to get a new handle, a couple of more rollers, and to get this little paint tray. So I went ahead and picked it up. In my renovation, I wore out one of my Sawzall blades. I also use my Sawzall in lawn care, cutting down small shrubs and stuff like that. So I just got a variety pack here. It's got some wood blades in it, all the way down to a pretty fine metal blade. I don't really care what company they're from. I've got Bosch, I've got DeWalt, Irwin, I think. I just kind of get a good quality company, and I get whatever's on sale at the time. Most of these jigsaw blades have the same kind of end on them. So got a set of DeWalt titanium drill bits. I go through a lot of drill bits. I'm notorious sometimes for losing them. So anyway, I picked up a set of these. I don't even remember what any of this stuff cost, to be honest. Here's something that I don't know where my other one's at. I haven't had it in years, and I decided to pick up a new one. Now this is S-Wing. I got it in the package good. It's even got a rubber handle on it. I didn't realize that, but that'll definitely help with vibration. This is what I used to call old cat claw. And if you got a nail in an old piece of wood that you need to take down, and you need to get that nail out, you can take that bad boy right there and pop it with a hammer and get it under it. I do like that handle on it, though. That's rubber. So I don't know how long it'll last, but it will stop with the vibration. You know how when you hit metal on metal and you have that, yeah. And very, very good for painting. Even when I'm doing a gallon of paint, if I'm using a roller, I have some pans over here, but I'm not a big fan of the pans. I normally take this, I pour the paint in a 5-gallon bucket, makes it really easy to mix too. And then I drop this on the edge of the 5-gallon bucket and run my roller down in the paint, get it wet, and then get the excess paint off the roller here. And this thing's only a couple of dollars. I take them and wash them out. I don't know if I have another one. I got one out here, but it's in the bottom of my paint bucket. So anyway, and I keep talking about a paint bucket. That's where I grabbed the roller from a while ago. This paint bucket's got all sorts of brushes, rollers. I was talking about 4-inch. Those are some 6-inch rollers. Paint tape. Scrapers, plastic, just all that kind of stuff like that you would need to paint. I try to put everything in a bucket, and I don't know if I'll have room to put this other stuff in there. I may actually create another bucket, but I normally have a bucket for paint. For example, if you look here, this bucket's got drywall stuff in it. Just put different stuff in different buckets. I got a bucket with tile stuff in it, and so if I want to tile something, I grab that bucket. It's got everything with it. You know, and just kind of try to keep it together. I don't have, because I don't do this all the time, and I've thought about buying an enclosed trailer and just put all this stuff in it, but you know, this is probably more of a hobby than even lawn care. Now, if I weren't doing lawn care, I would definitely go and get me an enclosed trailer, put all the stuff in there and set it up, and you know, make it where it's you know, I got everything on the go. All I got to do is just like the lawn trailer, you hook to it and go. I have some boxes like this right here. Like this is a box of, and these little boxes are handy, and this is just stuff I've picked up over the years. But this box has got, you know, 16 gauge finish nails for my trim nailer, some 4-inch screws, some 1 5/8 screws, some 1-inch drywall screws, some 1 3/4 for the 18 gauge nailer, which is a Tapcons. You know, some more 1.5" finish nails, some 3" deck screws, 1 5/8" deck screws. You know, I just kind of try to keep all that stuff together. I am not the best in the world at, I've told y'all this before, I'm not a 5S person. You know, I'm not a person where everything has a place and every place has a thing. But using these containers does help me a little bit in terms of that. I'll show you one other thing, or maybe two. Like this is plumbing, you know, and you know, I got primer and glue, elbows, couplings, 45 shut-off valves, Teflon tape, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just a small supply of stuff that you have, you know. Sometimes somebody gets a busted pipe, and this might not even actually be helping, you know, this might not actually be a job. This may be somebody in the church call, hey man, my water line busted, or, you know, especially one of our elderly folks or something like that. I got a kit here. This is made, I think this is made by Irwin. I hate to even take it out of the box. It's so compacted in there. But this is a doorknob kit. You got for the lock, you got for the handle, and it's just it's a little kit. You slide over it where you want it, and you run these hole saws in. You can't really mess up on it. It's got 2 different settings depending on the depth of your barrel for your lock. It even has the little tool where you can router out for your hinges. If you needed to take a slab door that had never been hung and put it on something existing. So anyway, this is really just show you a couple of new tools, and you know, maybe talking about organization. If you do this kind of stuff, just to give you some ideas. 5-gallon buckets can be very, very handy, as I just showed you with the paint bucket. Also, these small little totes, which you can get at, you know, you can get them at Family Dollar, Dollar General, probably maybe even the Dollar Tree. And you know, quality probably varies, but if you're keeping these in a place out of the elements, they're not in the sun, they're not in the rain, they're not outside exposed to, you know, the elements, they will probably last a good long time. So anyway, I was wanting to take this stuff and put it up and put it, you know, where everything goes, and I hadn't had a chance to do a video on it yet, so I figured I should probably go ahead and do that video for you. I know several people, you probably hear the goats in the background. I had Wilson in one of my videos, and I'm going to take y'all out there real quick and just let you see my goats. There is Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, what are you doing, buddy? Mr. Wilson is nothing but a pet. That's all he is. There's Ms. Wilma down there. Wilson, come here, buddy. You're on YouTube. Come here, buddy. Come here. I don't have anything to eat. Hey, Wilma. Hey, Wilma. Y'all always looking for food. That's all they want is food. These are little pygmy goats. Here's a couple of more pygmies over here. These are not babies anymore. How you like my repurposed door out of my bathroom that I renovated? Oh, there's Billy and Josie. Josie still will not come to me. We got her grown. You see how she's backing up now. Billy's just looking for food, obviously, but Josie doesn't come to me. Wilson, I see you, buddy. Wilson's our little baby. Wilson was Billy. He's a pretty boy. You're a mean rascal, though. Anyway, I got him some little stuff, pallets built for him to jump on and play on and all that kind of stuff. All right, my little goats, I got to go. I'll come out and feed y'all later. Y'all have already ate today, though. Oh, Billy. Billy's getting up on the door. Get back down there. Anyway, Wilson, the small black and white one, we got him. He was on a bottle, and we bottle fed him. And so he is nothing. I mean, if I open the gate right now, he would come in. He would follow me right into the house and jump up on the couch. For obvious reasons, we don't let them in the house that often. Goats are very nasty animals. They're instant food processors. So anyway, I know a couple of people had mentioned, commented about Wilson in my videos, so just wanted to show that. Hope today's video maybe in some way helped you. Maybe not necessarily for lawn care or handyman, but just from an organizational standpoint. I try to put things in place because I am not by nature really organized. Well, let me just show you. Okay, I am not by nature. You can see from my shop, really organized. So I try to put things in place, at least for certain things that will keep me organized. I use a book to write down if I'm doing an event, for example, maybe to church. I'm gonna take the middle and high schoolers to a conference somewhere. What I do is I get me a binder, and every bit of information that I put out about that, all the forms they need, anything that we need, hotels, all that kind of stuff, I punch holes in it and I put it in that binder, and everything stays together. It forces me to be organized. So anyway, maybe this will just be a help for you. But I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Have a great day.